Everyone. Good morning, everybody. They look different. I might look different. Why is that? Why is my thing not coming up? Wait a minute. There, I've got it. I've got to send this link out. I don't know what I'm doing this morning. Oh, right. There we go. Good morning, Sky. Good morning. Sam, good morning, good morning. Do you look any different, guys? I feel different. I had a wonderful weekend. That's what I had. Had a really good weekend. Haley, good morning, good morning. Oh, is it Haley? Well, they're going to... There's a cat over the road. There's a cat. It's run away. Kosa, good morning, good morning. Good morning. Randy, I had a very good weekend. Very good weekend. I've had a smile on my face. Listen, even up the swimming, look, I've told the women up the swimming, everything is well, not everything, obviously. I did tell them that I had a wee day on Saturday. Where's my... Look, I'm all flustered still. I'm still all flustered. So that was me. I didn't even count my laps today up the swimming because I was too busy talking about Davy to my friends. We all missed you, beautiful Haley. I'm glad to see you back. I'm always here anyway. See if you go away anywhere, that's all right. I'll be here when you come back. Sam, I might have. Let's just say I've got a wee spring in my step today. A wee spring. I feel as light as a feather. Walking on clouds. This is what's going on this morning. Oh, listen, we didn't even get round to watching a movie. We didn't even get round to watching a movie, neither we did. The doggies were a problem. You know what they're like? They're very protective with their mum. And they wouldn't leave him alone. And I was going, get down, Mikey, get down. And they're jumping all over him. I'm going, get down, like that. Sky. Listen, I had my flavouring, so I was brave. I had some brave in me. Thank you, sweet Haley. Oh, Sam, it was a good night. In fact, we're going to have to do it again, and again and again. That's what we're going to need to do, and again and again. Going to need to do that. Listen, I feel like a school kid or something like that. I don't feel 50. I don't feel 50. Sky, as I say, it was the flavouring. See, once the flavouring started, I was like, oh, aye. You know what I mean? I was in there. It's in the zone. It's been a long time. Here, it's lucky the man get back out the bungalow in one piece. He's lucky. He met Jason, by the way. Oh, Green Rose, good morning, good morning. Yes, I'm smiling. I've had a smile on my face for 2 weeks. Goldust, good morning. Goldust. It was a good night Saturday. It's a good night. And we're going to have a more good nights. Randy, see, he says I'm beautiful and all that, but it's really hard for me to accept compliments. You know what I mean? When he says I'm beautiful, I'm thinking, does he really think I'm beautiful, or is he saying it just to make me happy? Or you know, I've got very low self-esteem, believe it or not. You wouldn't believe it with me being on here, but I really do. Don't like my body, you know. I'm very insecure. But seen Saturday, I wasn't given an F. Saturday, all that fear went out the window. I don't know who I turned into. I don't know, but listen, we'll be doing it again. That's for bloody sure. He's not getting off the hook now. I've snagged him. I'm reeling him in. Get in here. Get back to the bungalow. Jason was a bit jealous. Jason's still in the corner of the kitchen, so he is. I didn't say let's have a threesome. Imagine that. This is Jason. Jason doesn't talk much, so that's good. That's a bonus. But oh God, what a night! What a night! He might be watching because I've given him a link. He knows how I feel anyway. I've not been able to stop thinking of him. This is the thing. I'm thinking of him all the time. Up the swimming, I'm thinking of him. Thinking about him up the swimming. I was thinking about him in the shower. This is what's going on with me right now. Do you know who I feel like? And funny enough, I'm watching it. I feel a bit like Blanche out the Golden Girls. I feel a bit like Blanche. Oh, thank you, sweet Sky. The two of us actually deserve it. He deserves happiness and so do I. And why not? Do you know what I mean? Why not have some happiness together, I think. We just talked and talked about stuff. Just talking. Well, see, I talk a lot when I'm drinking. When I'm drinking, I'm like, blah, 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 like that. But we had wee kisses and cuddles and stuff. That's what we did. I can tell you that. We were kissing and cuddling. We were doing that. See, as soon as he got in the car, I gave him a kiss. As soon as he got in the car, I was like, you're mine. Lock the door. You're not getting out. Ding. Lock the door. I was, listen, this is all true. I was going to take him a drive round the area just to see the place. I'm in top chat. I'm missing people's chat. Sorry everybody, that's me on live chat now. See, when I got him, I was like, listen, I'll show you around the place in another time. You're coming straight home. Straight home I came. I was like, F that. We're not wasting time here. We're not wasting precious time. No, get into the bungalow straight away. So I showed him my garden and all that. He's seen the bungalow. Haley, me too. I'm glad it went well. I knew it would have because I've been talking to him for a while and we Skype each other and stuff like that. So there's my golfer girl. Good morning, golfer girl. Konnichiwa to you. Do you know what else I showed him? I didn't put it on though. I showed him my nurse's outfit. I showed him this so that he knows for the future what might be happening. He might be in here and there'll be a medical emergency. And Dr. Blueberry will need to do something with him. An examination. With my nurse's outfit on. I showed him my NASA jacket. Megan, good morning to you. Good morning. I hope you had a good weekend. Yes, I know, Sky. Yes, Mark Craft video. Good morning or good evening it must be for you. I hope you had a lovely weekend. Celia, good morning. You can see the smile on my face, can't you? I've got a spring in my step today. Well, I've had the spring in my step all weekend. I've had the spring in my step. Do you know I stayed in bed most of the day yesterday? This is it, golfer girl. We couldn't waste time. I thought F showing him about the place. We're going straight to the bungalow. Straight to the bungalow with you. Like that. I'll show him round another time, but you know, we needed to do stuff. So he's got tattoos. He's got a couple. I was looking at his tattoos and stuff like that. So anyway, what were you doing? What was the ASMR craft video? I was just talking about my weekend. I had a date. Wait a minute, look, come here. I don't know what these dogs are up to. I had a date on Saturday. Poppy, lie down. I had a date on Saturday and it went well. It went so well I can't stop thinking about it. This is the thing, you know what I mean? Can't stop thinking about it. So it's all happening in my brain right now. Thank you, SMR Craft video. It was a lovely time, and He's great to talk to and stuff like that. I like talking to him. And he's handsome also, so that's a bonus. So that was. Hey, what were you doing? Let me listen. What were you doing this weekend? I want to know what you were. Did any you were any use out on a date or anything like that? Or is it just me? Thank you, yes, Marcraft. I'm dead happy myself. I've not been this happy in a long, long time actually. A long time. I've not been this happy. See, just to be with somebody that likes you is like it's a great feeling. It's a great feeling that he likes. I'm like he likes me. I find it very hard to accept compliments, as I say. So, I'm working on it. I'm working on it. So, Poppy, stop being a tramp. Listen, guys, it's all happening behind you. Poppy, leave him alone. She's a bit frisky. Poppy's frisky. Poppy, stop it. She's sniffing about poor Mr. Mikey there. Oh, Sky, I would love to taste that chocolate tart. That sounds amazing. Cause you tidied up your garden. I'm going to need to. I was showing him my bamboo. Showing him my bamboo, so I was. Out in the garden, and it's all falling over my bamboo, so he says to cut it right low at the bottom, so I'm going to have to do that as well. That's golfer girl. It's the air in the bungalow. Yes, everybody's a bit frisky. It's my fault. You chopped your bamboo down. See, I'm going to need to. It's huge, the bamboo, so I'm going to need to, and it's all falling over, so I'm going to need to clip it. It's grew really well, so it has. It's grew. I can't even remember how much the plants cost, but by God, they're huge now. We could make some sticks. We could cut it and make some sticks. I don't know what I would do with the bamboo. Do you know what I seen one time that was really, really nice? And it was somewhere with bamboo, and it was huge, thick bamboo though. And they had it like a wee bit there, and then a bit down there, and a bit down there, and they made like a water feature of the bamboo. It was beautiful. Sky is a great cook, and she's very pretty, and she's lovely. There's my Alina now. Good morning, my lovely Alina. Good morning. Alina has seen some pictures. Golfer girl has seen some pictures as well. Sky, I'll need to show you. Look, I wasn't sending V pics to them or anything like that. The Budley's butterfly bushes. I used to have a butterfly bush and I loved it. Because I built a bamboo kennel. See, that's I was like, I'm locking the door. Lock. Keys down there. There's no way out now. Lured in. Keep the dogs out of the way. That's out. Poppy, leave him alone. Wait a minute. She's get away from him. Pack it in. Come up here, you little tramp. Up. Wait, see her. Get up here. Come up. Look, there she is. She's an absolute tramp. She's a tramp. As I say, it's the air in the bungalow. There's something about the bungalow. See, I've not made dessert for a long time. A long time. I've not made it. Do you know what I absolutely do love? Apple crumble with some vanilla ice cream. Hot apple crumble with vanilla ice cream is one of my favourite things. I love that. Yum, yum, yum. The dogs are going mental. Look at him. He's gone crazy in his wee bed. Yeah, look, it's horrible outside today. They said it was meant to be a heat wave. They're at it. Oh, yeah, apple pie as well. Golfer girl's beautiful with a bit of ice cream. Oh, hot. It's got to be hot though, hot apple, but I love that as well. I love that too. See, at Christmas time, what we've always had is Black Forest Gateau. You've got to have Black Forest Gateau, and then the ice cream Viennetta. It's called. I don't know if you know it, and it's like a log of ice cream, but it's got lots and lots of chocolate layers through it. That's a must at Christmas time too. This guy's a great cook. Oh, with custard as well. I've not custard in years, Green Rose. I used to love the school dinners. I did. See the school dinners, and especially in school they used to have caramel cake with custard. Oh, it was the best. Yes, ASMR craft videos coming into the warm weather, and we're getting our jumpers and long johns out. Oh, I've sent them anyway, Lena. I've sent them. I've sent the pictures of it. You should, Sky. Open a bakery in Glasgow. I'd be there every day. I'd be there. I want some of the chocolate tart. And then I want something with cream so I can bring it home. And do stuff with the... Listen, listen, I'm in the gutter. I'll tell you right now, my head's been in the gutter. Well, since Saturday. Gutter, absolutely. I'm up to my neck in the gutter. Up to my neck in it. And he's a lovely guy, isn't he? A golfer girl. And he's really, really nice to me, which is the main thing. He's really nice. He says nice things. Sky, have you seen the film American Pie? Baked goods is the way to go here. I'm thinking, I'm branching out now. I'm getting a bit more adventurous. I never got my handcuffs out yet, because that's a bit scary, isn't it? If I was to get I did show him my police hat. I never had, well, I put it on like that, but I never done the whole role play with the police, like, you're under arrest, sir. I need to search you now. See all that. I'm weaning them into that. I'm weaning them into all that all that stuff. That's what's going to happen when it comes to the bungalow. It'll be Inspector Blueberry here. Come here, I need to examine you. Have you any dangerous weapons on you, sir? Anyway, see there, I'm talking about it. I can't stop talking about it. We were talking about food. Aye. But I would be buying lots of cream goods from your bakery. Do you know what I do love? Pastries. Oh, and the French are the best at the pastries. Like croissants and stuff like that. Oh. See that Danish pastries? I take it there for Denmark. But they're wonderful as well. And they've got the custard ones in the middle and sprinkled. See, there we're talking about food. It's either gutter talk or food that we always get into, don't we? Always get into it. So I don't even know how many lengths I've done up my swimming today. I usually count. But there's a wee woman that I talk to every morning, and she's been married a while, and our man took her out and bought her a new engagement ring that was beautiful. So she was showing me her engagement ring. I said, that's absolutely gorgeous and everything. And I said to her, well, I had a date on Saturday. And she said, you look as if you're glowing. I said, I am actually. I am. I don't look like myself anymore, do I? Right, see there I'm talking about it again. I can't stop. What else can we talk about? What else can we talk about? Sky, if I can, I'm 49, nearly 50. If I can do this, you can do it. I have been in my comfort zone for 9-10 years. My little bubble. And I've not let MD into the bubble, and I've not been out of the bubble. And then eventually I've pushed myself out the bubble. And there was a lot of a-holes on Facebook dating. I'll tell you that right now. There was a lot of guys that were dodgy as F on Facebook dating. There's angry guys on dating. And then you come across a diamond in the rough. That's what Davey is. He's my diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright. Do you know what we were listening to Status Quo? And I had Fleetwood Mac on as well. We were listening to Fleetwood Mac. So It was a good night. It was a good night. Yeah, we talked. Good morning, good morning. See if I was a smoker, I'd be sitting here with a cigarette. Can you see it? Look, see the twinkle in my eyes. It's not chlorine. Twinkle, twinkle. I had a wonderful night. I had a wonderful night. It all went very, 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 very well. Very well it went. It wasn't awkward in the slightest because I feel that I know him. I've been talking to him for a while, so and we talked face to face, so I know he's not a catfish. You know, you've got to watch that, Sky. See if you're on these things, you've got to watch for catfishes. There was a few of them in Facebook dating. I'm looking at it and I'm thinking, no way is that guy look like that. There's a DOG out there. Shh, they're going to go mental. Yes, start making your videos again, yes. Listen, it's okay to take a wee break now and again for YouTube. If you've got to do it, then just do it. I never push myself. See, if I'm no feeling like doing a video or anything like that, I wouldn't push myself into it. Because I want my vibe to come across happy, a happy, calm, relaxing vibe. That's how when Sophie was well, there was a few, was not well, there was a few times I didn't do a video, I just couldn't. Yes, but we'll all be watching your video, Yes My Craft video. Elena's got beautiful videos also. I love Elena's journals are absolutely amazing. Sky, that's good then. That's good. But you do the Facebook dating is well, I found Davey on it, so it does work. It does work. But he never pushed me or said anything naughty to me or anything like that. We've been, as I say, about maybe 2 months or something like that. It's been a while. And he was really, really nice to me, so I thought, Whereas other guys are going, how about we'll meet the night and do it and stuff like that. I'm going, no, no chance, pal. No chance. Can I get a full body picture? I was like, no, you can't. And then that guy said, I'm going to block you when I go home. He said to me, and I said to him, I'll do you a solid and I'll block you right now. And he said, good. I thought you were an absolute a-hole. Oh, Elena, oh, that's wonderful news. Oh, great. And it's coming up to Christmas. Elena, I was going to say, have you ever thought about doing, in fact, you did because I've got it in there. I wrote a list in it, like a Christmas, like maybe one journals that have got Halloween things on it. People go crazy for that. See if it's like Nightmare Before Christmas or something like that, or some spooky pumpkins, and every page has got something like that. I think that would be great. And then a Christmas design also would be, I think, would be selling. It's just a thought. He's good to me, Golfer Girl. He's very good to me, and he's lovely. And he's never pushed me into anything. If anything, it was me. I said to him, I says, look, I'm a bad lassie. You've got to realise that right now. And he said, I don't think you're a bad lassie, but I think he knows now that I was telling the truth. My bad girl. Listen, I've had a smile on my face. And we Skyped each other last night, and the two of us were just smiling at each other. I was like, what's going on? What the hell's happening to me? Oh dear. As I say, he might be watching, so he might, because he's got the link, but he might not be wanting to chat. I've got loads of ironing to do. I'll maybe do that tomorrow. I can't be bothered today. Do you know what I've got coming today? The cot for the baby. The baby's cot's coming today. So I've got stickers in there, animal stickers, and I'm going to put some of these stickers on the cot as well. So so I'll be building that. But listen, I've built everything myself anyway, all my units myself. I'll have my electric drill out. I was on that wall. Did I tell you? I was up on a ladder, up on top of the wall with my slippers on and my drilling a hole in the wall so I could put all my wee bird boxes up. Oh, I know. Listen, everywhere I go, there's people catching it. I hear people going, I've got COVID, I've got this, I've had COVID. I hear everybody's getting it. I think we're all going to get it. I do. I've still not had my second jab. I've only had my first jab. I'll be taking the second jab. I'll be taking it, but... Oh, Sky, wonderful. Oh, Sky, you are... People would want Sky's picture tattooed on them. I've always thought Sky would be wonderful at burlesque. Not that I'm trying to see Sky's bits and pieces. Burlesque is tasteful. You know, it's like a... It's not, I wouldn't say exotic, but it's a beautiful thing, burlesque, I think. With all the fans and the way they move and stuff like that. Sensual it is, it's lovely. And it's not like porn or nothing like that. Yeah, she's thinking about a name, but I'm not. I'm sworn to secrecy at the moment, or I would tell you. I've been sworn to secrecy. Secrecy, is that even a word? Did I make that up? I will let you know. See, when I'm allowed to tell you, I'll tell you. I'm not allowed. I'm not allowed to say. And well, it's her baby, and it's my baby, but it's her baby, so. And even like pictures and stuff like that, I'll need to go on my personal Facebook because she doesn't want the baby out there, and I don't blame her for that because there's a lot of weirdos, not yous, but weirdos out there. Iona, I hope I'm saying your name right. Good morning to you. Good morning. I'll let you know as soon as I can. Elena, they were all over him. It was embarrassing for me. Mr. Mike and Poppy don't like MD next to their mum. And David was sitting right next to me here. So the two of them were jumping all over and I'm going, I'm sorry about this. Get down, get down. I'm really sorry about this. Get down, Mikey. Poppy's howling at him. Howl, howl. I'm going, sorry, but there's nothing I can do. So they just bark, 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 bark. So I says to him, just ignore them. Don't even look at them. Just ignore them and just talk to me. And see when you do that, they kind of calm down. See when you're not doing all that to them and you just ignore them, they kind of calm down. So they did calm down, right? And Poppy fell asleep. And then Poppy woke up, seen Davy, and started howling again. And she'd forgot. She's like, who the hell are you? They'll get used to them, though. They'll get used to them. Yes, because you know what YouTube's like. We're all beautiful in here, but there's a evil side to YouTube. Some people just, that's all their videos are, is full of hate for folk. I would never put a video out like that. Ever. And even if I fell out with somebody, I still wouldn't be putting it all over YouTube. It's a personal thing for me. I don't know if it's just because I'm Scottish or what, but no, I'm not. Look, see when people tell me stuff, I keep it to myself. I'm not a grass. See in Glasgow, you don't be a grass. See if you're a grass, you get it. That's one thing. See if you seen something in the street and like a fight in the police where you say, what did you see? You seen absolutely nothing. Unless somebody got murdered, then I would say, well, the guy murdered him, but if it's like a square go, seen nothing. Here's my craft video. Have a wonderful evening and thank you so much for coming in and I look forward to watching your videos. Have a lovely day. Yeah, the baby's not going near YouTube, that's for sure. Sky, I would get you, see, now you've dared me and I like that because I usually do that. Sky, see if you've got, you give me a pin-up picture, I'll get it tattooed on my leg. There, how you go, there you go. I'm going to get the baby's name, but I need to get that covered up, that handiwork. I was showing Davey, what's that? See, I always forget about that there, that mark there. That was radiotherapy that done that to me. There's nothing I can do about it, do you know what I mean? I've got these things, but listening to my life is the main thing. And I was so sad yesterday that Sarah Harding, that was the girl that was in Girls Aloud, she got diagnosed with breast cancer last August and she passed away yesterday. And I think to myself, how lucky am I? I'm going on, 7 years? 7 years I'm going on cancer free, so. That's horrible. I hate to hear that. I hate to hear that, people doing that to you. You're so, I don't understand it. You're so lovely and nice and funny. I mean, your Facebook cracks me up, some of the stuff. I stay away from them, stay away from crazy people. Don't, listen, see if somebody, don't be, because you get their energy, see if there's toxic people, their energy comes into you. I do believe in all of this kind of stuff. So don't surround yourself with anybody that's giving you negative energy. Positive energy, you want to draw in the positive energy and give it back out. Yeah, wasn't that horrible? Poor, no, she just got diagnosed in August as well. And she was only, what age was she, 39 or something like that? She was only in her 30s. It makes me feel how lucky I am to actually be here. And I'm conscious of stuff like that. But listen, I'm alive. This is the main thing. I know, Sky. And terrible, Sky, that they do that to our beautiful M. It makes me very sad, so it does. How do they feel when they come offline, these people? See, when I come offline for talking to you, I feel good and happy and do. I go about and I make a cuppa and I just potter about the house nice and happy. How if they're doing all this stuff online, I've got a hair on my piercing. How do they feel when they come offline? Are they happy with themselves? That they've made someone miserable? Do they feel happy that they've made somebody feel bad? Oh, that's great. She feels bad for the day now. That makes me feel better. Why kind of people do that? Listen, I'm glad I don't understand it. I'm glad but in here we're happy. Yes, Green Rose, she passed away yesterday. Sarah Harding, absolutely gorgeous girl, and she only got diagnosed last August. And that was her, she passed away peacefully yesterday. It was breast cancer, but it had spread to her lungs and her brain. But she was only in her 30s. It's absolutely devastating. Cancer is the worst. It affects everybody. Everybody in here will probably have someone that's in their family or that they know that's battling it. But she a beautiful, beautiful girl as well. Beautiful. So I was really, really sad to hear that. And look at Kylie Minogue as well. When I was going through my cancer battle, I was looking up to Kylie Minogue because she had breast cancer as well. And she was pictured going about with her hair was like had fell out and it was just like a wee bit like this. And she didn't care, she was going about with her hair like that. And I looked up to her when I was going through it. So see if anybody's going through anything like that, talk to someone that's actually went through it. It helps. It helped me talking to like other people that were going through the same thing as me. But I tell you, listen, I got a shock. They tell you, see when you're going through chemo, they say now all your hair will fall out, right? And you're not thinking. And then it was a week after my first dose of chemo that my hair actually started to fall out, right? So my eyebrows never fell out completely, they just went dead thin. But here I was in the shower one day and I was washing bits and bobs and it was all out. I couldn't get over it. And I said to the nurse, I said, things have been happening downstairs. She says, I told you, all your hair falls out everywhere. I got a wee bit of a fright. I was like, what the fuck's happening? Do you, Sam? See, we should embrace our scars. I'm dead self-conscious. But see, my armpits as well, they've gouged out bits under my armpits because lymph nodes there, I had sort of some lymph nodes that were infected, affected. Oh, I don't know, but to take them out as well. So they've been gouging into me. It's not nice. Oh yeah, I did see how that was so good. Did somebody did somebody in the drama community say something bad about that baby? Because that's what I think of when you said that. I'm sure somebody said something bad about that baby, and the baby's going through um, a cancer battle. A wee baby. I can't remember where it was, but as soon as Em wrote that, I thought, I think I seen one of the drama communities had said something bad about that baby. Listen, this is what I'm saying. Stay away from toxic channels. You using your lymph nodes. I mean, see, that's how they said to me now that I'm not allowed. This arm especially, I'm not allowed blood pressure cuff, injections or anything on this arm. I've got to get it on this arm. I'm not even allowed to put a hair tie round my wrists. No chance to get my tattoos. See, I wanted to get them brightened up. No chance. I won't be able to do that as well. And sometimes, see if I do, my arm gets scratched. I feel this. It goes hard inside. It's like a brick. My arm actually goes hard inside. So I can't mind. It's lymphoma. I don't know if it's lymphoma or what. It's something that makes your arms really really hard. Yes, I'm sure somebody said something bad about that poor baby that's going through cancer. Look, that's what some people do. I'm glad I don't do anything like that. Sam, is that exactly the same as you? See, that's what I got. See, my first lot of chemo was called the Red Devil. That's the name of it, and it's big, thick syringes like that, about 6 of them or something. Big, thick syringes like that, and they put a heat pad on your hand to dilate your vein, right? So they've got the heat pad on your hand, and then they put the cannula in your arm, and then a nurse sat in front of me with these syringes and put them in, dead slow, all the syringes. So I got that for the first 6 months, I think it was, and then after that they gave me clear chemo stuff in a intravenous in a bag. See, the other stuff, the first stuff, the Red Devil's the hair killer, right? That kills your hair. See, the second stuff does something to your bones. I felt every bone I could feel bones in my fingers, and every bone in my body was aching. I could hardly even stand on my feet to get to the toilet. My son, who was dead young at the time, was having to help his mum go to the toilet and get her knickers off and stuff like that. It was horrible for me, for my kids to see me like that. I felt like a bird, not only a burden, I felt so low. So I did. And I'm glad this is when I found ASMR, where I was at my lowest. I was really, really low at the time. And I wanted to I wanted to throw the towel on numerous occasions. I thought, I'm not doing it. One time I went for my chemo, they wouldn't give me it because my white blood cells were so low. So, I mean, I was really ill and I had boils all over my face. Up my nose was just all scabs. In your mouth, see inside my mouth, it was as if somebody took a knife and skinned it. The cheeks, that's the way my mouth was raw inside. And they give you this mouthwash and they say, don't drink it though, because you can hallucinate with it. Right? I was like, they're giving me hallucination mouthwash. So I didn't drink it anyway. I didn't. Don't worry. I was not hallucinating, but it was. See, all of that. People don't really talk about all of that. Um, that Sam. That's the way I felt. I felt like a burden. And look at you. You can't even go to the bathroom yourself, and all this kind of stuff. But it was my kids that pushed me through, and my mum and dad that pushed me through. because they needed me. I just wanted to lie in my bed. I didn't want to go anywhere. I just wanted to lie in my bed and just do nothing. And they give you, Sam, they give you the steroids. They give you steroids right now. No, these are something else. These steroids. They give you your steroids after you get your chemo, and it's to stop your body taking a reaction to the chemotherapy. So you've got to take them, and you cannot sleep. It's as if you're on some kind of speed or something, right? You can't sleep. You're the whole time. Your heart's beating out. You're beating out. You're beating out. I had my computer on. I was on my phone. I had the telly on. I was talking to my mum. I was making biscuits and stuff at 2 o'clock in the morning. I was baking cakes and you're like, for 4 days. Ah, Pekin Baby, welcome to the little club. Everyone give a wee hashtag in Pekin Baby. Thank you very much for joining the little club. So, I mean, and I'm glad I'm here and I've went through it. And I never look for, I'm not like a pity party. I don't like that. I like everybody to know you can be so low like that and then come out the other side. You can. Elena, you're back. You're back good. Oh, it's terrible. It's really terrible. See, my first chemo, I remember sitting, and there was a lady with her husband or something sitting next to me, and she had one of the wee buckets, and she was been sick in it, and she had no hair. She was been sick in this bucket, and I was going in for my first one, and I'm thinking that's going to be me. That's what I'm. They give you anti-sickness tablets and stuff like that, but you still feel sick. Cancer is the most terrible thing ever. They need to get. I wish they could get a cure for it. I wish they could get. My brother's got it just now. My brother's doing well though. He had to get his kidney removed. See, my poor mum and dad are like, what have we done? Both our children have cancer. They feel guilty, and I'm like, Mum, it's not. I've got cancer because I was smoking at 10-year-old, guys. You know what I mean? This is what I used to do when I was in Glasgow. I was smoking at 10 years old. So, I'm not going to say it was the environment. I know what it was. I know it was all the smoking I done. But I'm out the other side, and there's Sam's out the other side. We're out the other side. So, people, when they get told they've got cancer, you automatically think, I'm dying, I'm going to die. But no, they do have treatment now, and their treatment is getting better. But hearing that about Sarah was a wee shock yesterday, hearing that. And every time you hear about somebody like that, it brings back the memories of like what I've been through. ASMR Tingle Pink. I'm glad that you got the surgery and got it removed, and you're very, very brave as well. And so are you. So we're all brave. We're survivors, that's what we are. Good morning, lovely Jacqueline. Yeah, but here, listen. I'm still flustered about it. Listen, I'm talking, but do you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking about Davy. Listen, I had a great night. He's going to need to come back to the bungalow. I'm going to take him up the swimming. I'm going to take him up, and we're going to have a steam room. I don't really like the steam room, so he can steam while I'm doing my lengths. But we can have a jacuzzi together. I'll be like, don't be touching me in the jacuzzi and stuff. I'll get my membership taken off me. Listen, it's hard for me to keep my hands off the man right now. That's where we're at. That's where we're at. I know, I'm looking at that's what I was saying to the woman upstairs. I'm sending me cartoon texts and stuff, telling me people kissing. Do you know, and listen, the man has put a smile on my face anyway, and hopefully I've put a smile on his. I think I have. He had a smile last night anyway, so I must have done something right. Jacqueline, I was away. I had a date on Saturday, Jacqueline. I might look different to you today. There's a wee twinkle in my eye. But no chance we're staying 6 feet apart. No chance. As soon as I see him again, that's it. He's going to be in my arms. That's where he's going to be. So, lesson in life: live your day happily. See if you're uncomfortable and you want to date somebody, and you're a bit uncomfortable. Push yourself out the comfort zone. Is what I'm saying. Push yourself out the comfort zone, and you never know what's round the corner. That's what I see when I went on a Facebook date, and I was like, "There's no chance I'll meet MD," but there you are. It worked. Do you know? I didn't. I didn't. Oh, with the chemo and stuff like that. Yes, Sam. See, after the steroids, I would be knackered, but I still I'd find it hard to sleep. But that's when I found ASMR, and I missed getting my hair brushed. So I had headphones on, and I was listening. But Minx Laura doing her hair things, brushing and stuff like that. And I remember falling asleep, and I woke up with the headphones on, and I was like, "My God, what was that?" And I said to my daughter Sophie, I says, I was watching the thing, it was just somebody brushing hair. She went, it's called ASMR, Mum. And I thought, God, that's magic. I thought, see if I can do that. I'm going to try and do that. And here we are, down the road. Pekin baby, I've been alone for like 10 years now. I've been alone. And I've been comfortable alone. But see, when with everything with Sophie and stuff like that, I felt I'm going to need to try and live my life a wee bit here. I'm going to need to get out my comfort zone. So that's what I done. And there you go, Davey was waiting for me. That was it, Sam. Do you know, Sam, was your showers a lot quicker? I noticed that your showers are dead quick. See, when you've no hair, you just do that. That's it done. You don't need to, when you've no hair, the showers are quick. I don't even know if I've still got it in this wee bag. I had my wee cloth thing. Where is it? I think I've got it here somewhere. I can't find it. I had a wee terry toweling cap that I used to wear on my head. I did get 3 wigs, but I could not stand them on my head. They were too itchy and warm, and I was going through enough. I didn't even care what I looked like. I couldn't. I didn't care what I looked like. And see, every shop you go into, I swear to God, and it's just human nature. It's not people's fault, but I'd go into a shop and I'd have my headscarf on, and I was chalk white because I wasn't well, and you'd see people looking at you. God, there's that dying lassie. That lassie's dying. Look at her. Look at the dying lassie there. You get that look. You get that look, and it's just not people look. It's natural. But I know what they're thinking when they were looking at me. They were thinking she's a dead man walking right there. Oh, go for girl. That's going to be wonderful seeing your husband. Go for girl. You'll need to fill me in on the details. Well, I'll be like, right, go for girl. It's your turn. What happened? What happened at the weekend? You got a twinkle in your eye as well. Go for girl. Be skipping about in paradise. Yes, get the vitamins down his neck right now. Oh, here, did I tell? I don't know if I told you the story. Did I tell you the story about the cream I got? Right. Okay. After our conversation, I thought, right, I'm going to need to get some kind of treatment for maintaining myself, right? So I got this cream. There it is. It's to stop smooth and growing hair and stuff. Treatment spray. Right, so yes, I made bacon, Jacqueline. So my brother's wife was up, right? We were just talking. I was giving her a wee bird box, and she was up, and we are just talking away. And the Amazon package came. I did tell you, I did. The Amazon package came. So I unpackaged that like that, and I was like, and she says, "Is that cream for your face?" Right, and I couldn't say yes because she might have wanted somebody to put some on her face. I said, no, it's not for my face. Actually, it's for other places. And she was like, what do you like? Well, you've got that. Look, it's been a while. So there you are. I've no shame anymore, obviously. I've no shame anymore. I'm telling you, I would get a picture of Sky. I would get a pin-up picture of Sky on my leg. That's what I would do. She's so beautiful. He's probably watching, Elena, because I've gave him the link. He's probably watching. He says the last time he was in, I was getting all flustered, which I was. I was getting a bit flustered. I'm flustered anyway. I mean, let's face. He's seen the worst and the best of me. I know, Sky. I'm not. See, I look. I just tell. I could imagine me saying to my brother's wife, "Yes, it's for your face," and her taking some of it and putting it on her face, and it's for others. And I've got to sit and look at her and thinking she's got cream on that's for downstairs on her face. I wouldn't do that, so I'm quite honest. But my mum's like, details, Linda, details. I said, we were with the great talk. We were talking all night long. We were having a great talk, and everything went okay. And she was like, and what else? I was like, there's nothing else that you need to know, mother. Nothing else you need to know. It went good. Yes, Sam, people look at you. See, when you're going through chemo and stuff like that, people look at you differently. Do you know the worst thing for me ever was right after I get the metal rod up the leg, right? Oh, burning pain. I can't even explain how burny that pain was, right? So you can imagine it was really, really painful. And I was in a wheelchair because I couldn't walk on the bloody thing yet. And my dad was talking to a nurse, and they were talking over my head. And the nurse was saying to my dad, "How's she been?" Right, I'm sitting there, I'm sitting here. "How's she been?" My dad's going, she's been in a lot of pain, so she has that. I mean, the metal rod, it's real burning pain. Oh, she's taking in for it. I felt like tugging him and going, "Hello. You know, I'm sitting in a wheelchair, I'm not dead." That annoyed me. That did annoy me. But people staring at me, doesn't it? That's why the wheelchair, I decked it out with ribbons and stickers and bows and bells. And I thought, see if they're going to be looking at my chair, they're going to be looking at a beautiful one. You get, do you know what else you get? See, when I had just got that done, right, and I could walk a few steps, right, and then it was agony. So to save me walking and the agony, I would have the wheelchair in the car, I'd go to the shops, I would get out my car, walk round, get the wheelchair out the boot, put it down, go in and get my bag, and people would be looking at me as if, look at her, she's in a wheelchair and she's walking. She's walking. It's not just for people that are, what do you call it, for the waist down, that can't walk right for the waist down. It's not just for that, it's for people that find it difficult to walk and it's sore. That's what was happening to me. I felt like tugging them, going, "Hello." I know, my mum wants to know the details. She's not getting to know. It's private, mother. She would tell my dad, and I was, look, you don't want your father knowing anything about it. Do you know what my dad was saying? He said on Saturday, when I'm going to come down and park in the parking lot to make sure everything's all right. It's like, Dad, you're okay. Our flying carpet, yeah, we need a flying carpet. Paralysed. Thank you, Lucia, for getting my words. People think wheelchairs are just for folk that are paralysed for the waist down, right? It's not. I could walk like maybe 5 steps when I got it first. Taylor, it was lovely. Taylor, look at my eyes. I've got a wee twinkle in it. Got a wee twinkle. This is it, Goldust. People do this. They don't know your disability and they just, it's a miracle. Look, she's walking, it's a miracle. I'm like, do you want to feel the burn? Here, take the burning sensation at my leg. Elena, my mum was wanting to pry. I feel like shouting over the car park to some people, look, I've got my old rod up the leg. And I thought, it's none of their bloody business anyway. It's none of their business. But see, that was wonderful for me because I was able to go into the shops without the pain in the chair. And do you know, see the back of the wheelchair, I would just put all my shopping over it. Back to the car. So don't be if you need to use an aid to help you walk or anything like that, do not be embarrassed or let MD try and bring you down. See, if you need a cane to walk or something like that, put a ribbon round it, make it your cane. Everybody else has got a problem with it. Peking babies, see, as soon as I get a wee drink, then I can talk the hind legs off a donkey, as they say. Anyway, guys, I'm going to go. I am going to go. God, I've nearly been on an hour. Can you believe that? I'm going to go and I'm going to have a great day. I'll see you all tomorrow. Sky, I'll send you a little picture as well. If anybody wants a wee picture, I'll send it to you. So have a wonderful day, everybody, and I'll be back again tomorrow. I'm going to give you all a big kiss now. Bye, everyone.